Hello, how are you? I want to thank you for showing up and for your love and support. For those of you who are new to this channel, hello and welcome. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. This is intuitive psychic tarot reading and it's a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want something that it's more specific to your situation, you can always book a personal reading with me. All the information that you need is in the description box below. Also, if you want to book energy clearing session, information about this is in the description box as well. This is Padma Tarot channel and this is going to be for the sign of Capricorn. It's for the week from 9 to the 15 and it's your career and June, and it's your career and finances only. So first I'm going to pull the overall energy and then we will take it from there. So let's see what's going on for you, Capricorn. Okay, career and finances. What do we have? Ooh. Well, you have the Mercury here, some type of communication coming in. Could be negotiation, especially because I'm getting the Temperance here. So you might have been dealing with a certain something here for quite some time. Either it's this negotiation, this settlement here, or anything else that could affect your finances or your work. Because, you know, career and finances, it can be also other situations, not only work. It can be, you know, some legal settlements, whatever. Anyway, however, with the Temperance, yeah, it might took some time, but it looks like this is finally happening. It might take you away though from the original idea, so we're gonna see what this is all about. Okay, so some of you though, you are feeling stuck. I get the Eight of Swords. If this is you, you can definitely work on that around this full moon on the 11th. Do your clearing sessions, cord cutting, whatever you need, but you're supposed to be moving forward and choosing something else. Don't worry, there is an option here. Okay, so for those of you that are new, this is Padma Tarot channel. If you like what I do, please do subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press it. There are a couple of options you can choose from, benefit from, and I do upload members only videos, so if you want to watch those, that's the way how I upload them every day. A lot of extra videos to watch. So let's see, my dear Capricorn, what's going on here for you. Okay, here we go. What is going on for Capricorn? Let's see. Well, yep. Look at this. Might be feeling a little bit unsupported, lost, money issues here. Some of you might be even, you know, like completely unemployed here with this Five of Pentacles. But there is a communication. That's this Mercury energy, you know, and Mercury is also messaging from God in Greek mythology. So they're trying here to connect, but some of you are just not listening. You're not hearing for some reason, you know. Anyway, there is a way out of this, okay? That would be also this Eight of Swords. Some of you are just not open to it. You're not receiving the message here. Okay, now we have to see what this is all about. Yep, there is a new opportunity. Somebody's trying to connect here. Somebody's trying to, you know, offer something, but you're just not, you know. It's almost like you're even fearing the new offer, the new potential, the new beginning, the new career, or anything else. Also, for some of you, there is, you know, like if this is about some type of settlement here, you might be here dealing with a lot of negotiation, because there could be something offered that you're not really very happy about, you know, so you don't even want to hear about this. Okay, so it's not the number that you were hoping. Okay, well, it looks like we do continue this manifestation and communication. Okay, the Eight of Wands can be both of this, you know, especially in this deck it talks about a strong, powerful manifestation. But you need to bring this to your own terms, so you're gonna have to talk. Okay, it looks like this is gonna be a very positive week for any type of negotiations and settlements here. Okay, either it's legal, either it's work-related deals, or even, you know, like the interviews for the new job for some of you. But you need to a little bit shift your mindset here. You need to do something different, you know. Some of you a little bit of update and upgrade on whatever this is that you are, you know, like it's your expertise could actually do the trick and bring the positive outcome here. I told you Eight of Swords. Why? Because I read energy I was born psychic, so there you go. My darling, some of you do need a clearing session, especially look at this. This came out with the moon. There is a lot of insecurity here. Something is not stable. You don't really have a lot of self-confidence about this. You're just fearing the outcome here, or you just don't have a clue even how to handle this. Okay, all this is representing with those. But this is not the, like the reason to give up. On the contrary, we need to look a little bit deeper. What is this? And some of you, just recognize what is this that is making you so uncomfortable, because something is. It's almost like you really don't have a lot of confidence of, any success concerning this situation. But that's not what I see here. I see that actually you have a great potential. So, Cancer or Pisces energy here, major arcana, okay. So work with this full moon. You're gonna thank me later. Do your, like energy clearing, do your grounding here. You see, whatever you need, meditate. Try just to stay calm. If you are, you're gonna see things from a, different perspective here, because some of you are just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I told you manifest. Look at this, Magician here. It's a really good energy to have, but be aware your thoughts do become your reality. So with this type of thoughts, I don't think so. So we really need to shift this, okay? By the way, this is also Mercury. I mean, Magician here, that's Gemini or Virgo energy. The ruler is Mercury, and Magician is actually representation of this Mercury here, okay? So definitely communication, negotiation, and you can achieve what you want as long as you believe in yourself, in your abilities, and set yourself free from whatever is holding you back. Either it's your own fear or whatever, Some of you might have this, like mindset, because you might have lived through some situations that were really testing you, but still we need to learn the lessons and move forward. We're not supposed to be reliving, like all this fear, anxiety, and disappointment over again. So it's up to you, like how you're gonna handle this. It always is, I'm sorry, but there's not really something, like here that can be done except for this energy work, and really like just working on yourself a lot to get yourself to where you need to go. I like here to see this 88 because it is a master number. It talks about the fated abundance, so you're meant to be abundant. It's not about that. And some of you might say, I'm just unlucky or whatever, No, you're not, all this is like really working nicely for you as long as you are taking action. Okay, give me just a second, please. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I do see this wounded warrior energy here with the 9 of Wands. So definitely here it could have been even the pattern here. You might have been trying in the past, whatever. But let's leave this past in the past, and let's just expect something better here, because you can and you will get something better. But this is all about, for a lot of you, it has to do with your mindset, okay? And especially around this full moon, there's going to be a lot of, like potential for manifestation. But we do need to shift from this, like not really, like trusting our own abilities here, or trusting just the situation, trusting your luck, like whatever, although it's not really about that, but some people are actually representing that way. Something does need to change. I told you, you need a new approach, you need a lot of confidence here, so work on that. You see, I told you, this is I was sensing this before it came, and this is my card for a clearing session. That's why I mentioned it, especially because with the moon energy, this can be emphasized here, so you can benefit more from it, any type of energy work. You do have the 4 of Wands. It's a fated energy, 11-11. It's a lot of stability. It's 4 corners here. So something is meant to be here working out for you, But you're just gonna have to see, like how you're gonna get there. So to ground your energy. 4 of Wands, it's also, like even celebration, So there is a certain accomplishment, achievement, and it could be whatever you have been manifesting. You see, 4 of Wands is the 2 of Wands in the classic tarot, and there's this thing hanging. So it's almost like a certain, like, let's say, finish line here. So some of you can actually see something finally happen for you. But the point is, we do need to shift this mindset here. Something is wrong, with how somebody's perceiving, like themselves, or, like the opportunities or whatever. And I'm not saying some of you have been through some nasty stuff in the past, okay? But don't let that dictate your present here. That's the point. Well, the Death card, what did I tell you? Death and rebirth. We do need to leave the stuff behind. We can't be carrying this, like, and repeating the cycles over and over. If something needs to be left behind, leave it behind. Some of you, there could be also some, you know, like even relocation here that it's going on, and maybe selling, buying property here, which can be very stressful, or you just need to, you know, maybe relocate for some new opportunity. If it's a new opportunity, why not? Because I don't really see somebody here who is held by something very much. Okay, now if you are, that's probably not your reading, but it's just about, you know, trusting yourself, you know, and some of you, you don't look really wanting this new beginning, because it's not only work. For some of you, you're gonna have a clean slate, you know, like you can start fresh, all areas of your life, especially for those of you that are gonna relocate as well. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.